Check it out, guys. I got an email last night from a subscriber whose cousin is currently sitting behind bars for something that he didn't do. All because he wanted to break up with the girl that he'd been seeing for about a month and a half maybe. The story that I heard and the 2 screenshots that he sent me basically paint the picture of a 27-year-old guy that's seeing this girl for about a month. The day of the supposed incident, they're going to meet up. They meet up around 11:50 at night. He gets a text message from her, obviously when she got home. Hey, I made it home. I really had a lot of fun. And, just some typical I made it home and had fun text message. Then he says goodnight. The next day, there's some chat. And then she brings up something that she was frustrated with that he had said or done earlier the night before. And he kind of was like, look, I don't want to do this anymore. 1 minute we're good. The next minute we're bickering. So basically it sounded like this girl had been nagging. And then she'd be sweet. And then she'd be nagging. And then she'd be sweet. And that's what I gathered. It was some kind of a push-pull and just the hot and cold. And the young man was basically like, look, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's just stop now. I've had a lot of fun, but I can't keep dealing with the mood swings and the hot and cold behavior. And according to the subscriber that emailed me, not even 24 hours after that text message, he's getting a knock at the door. Dude's been locked up for months. Well, this is all getting sorted out. And to me, it looks like it's pretty cut and dry that she's making it up. But the city that they're in, the state that they're in, they don't see it that way. Now, I don't know if this guy has a criminal record. I don't know anything, but he's been in there for a while. And they're not letting him out until this all goes to trial and gets sorted out or however it's going to play out. That in itself is terrible enough. Spending one night in jail is bad enough. Even these accusations being thrown at you is bad enough. Bro, we live in a society where a woman can make up a lie like this and absolutely destroy your entire life. And then, God willing, the truth comes to the light that it was all bullshit. You don't even get an I'm sorry. The most you'll get is a get over it, probably. Dude, you guys have got to be careful who you screw around with. Like, bro, this guy's probably already lost his job. If he hasn't, he's most likely going to. He's definitely fallen behind with bills. He's fallen behind with every responsibility that he has. He's losing valuable time with family. I mean, we're at the time of this video, it's summertime. He's missing out. He's been in there since the beginning of summer, from what I gathered. Mental stress, physical illness that comes along with all this mental stress. Not to mention, if this goes south, like if this disgusting judicial system doesn't see the truth here and throws the book at him for something he didn't do, can you guys imagine how bad his life's going to look? You imagine how long he's going to sit back there? Imagine how long he's going to be locked up? And the worst part is, assuming the truth comes to the light and he's found innocent, this girl will get in no trouble at all. No trouble at all. Nobody will bat an eye. Not even a slap on the wrist. She'll get nothing. Like, you guys, man, do not ignore these red flags, because I guarantee this girl had red flags. I mean, you want to talk about guys not wanting to date anymore and stuff. When I hear shit like this, that amplifies the justification for that like a rocket ship. This kind of stuff makes me literally not want to date anymore. It makes me almost truly want to walk away from dating. I'm pretty picky about who I spend my time with. I think I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I vet women relatively harshly before I actually physically spend any time with them. At least I like to think that I do. But hearing this, it's like, dude, if you can so much as say something a woman doesn't like, and she can make allegations that ruin your life in the short term for sure, because it's ruining his life, and potentially ruin your life in the long term over a simple lie because they just weren't happy with something you said or did. That is terrifying. That is infuriating. And again, we live in a society where there are no repercussions coming at those women when the truth comes to the light that they were lying. They get in no trouble at all. In fact, the majority of the simps in our society, they'll get mad at you for scolding them. They'll get mad at you for saying something bad about a piece of shit woman who throws somebody's life away like this because they think they are some elite being that has a right to do that because their feelings were put off. I've seen men in my neighborhood growing up fighting with the girlfriend or fighting with the wife. She makes up a lie. Cops come arrest his ass, haul his ass off to jail. He hit me. He threatened to do this. And those cops don't give a shit. They'll take your ass out of there in a second. They don't give a shit. You guys want to talk about men walking away? This kind of shit is why a lot of men walk away as well. Not just because women are rude. Women don't want men. Women only want 1%. No, a lot of these girls are spoiled, toxic, rotten, soulless brats who, if they don't get their way, if you don't jump when they say jump as high as they want you to jump, they can and sometimes will make up a lie or make up multiple lies that can destroy your life. Not just through the judicial system. Tell people things about you. Go on the T app and throw you under the bus. Make up some bullshit. Or say something that you didn't think would ever get out. The list goes on and on. Like, I'm praying for this young man. But the thought of this alone, just the amount of time he's spending locked up right now while this gets sorted out is unforgivable to me. Just the amount of time that he has spent so far sitting behind bars, stressing out over something he didn't do. All because he didn't want to see her anymore because of her hot and cold behavior, wanting to start arguments. Good 1 minute, fighting the next. The fact that he's sitting in there literally makes me want to puke. It's disgusting. And this happens all the time. There's people sitting locked up right now that did nothing over a lie. And again, not a damn thing happens to the accusers. You guys, again, be very, very picky yourself. I promise you're better off going throughout your life single than to risk sticking your wee-wee in some fast-moving, fast-thinking, scandalous, rotten, soulless, low-character woman for a quick 5-second bust. Think about this, you guys. Be very selective on who you talk to and spend your time with. Because right now you think this couldn't happen to you. It very, very much can happen to you like that. Especially if you're living in one of these left-leaning, anti-man, feminist, DEI, toxic far-left cities or states. This can very much happen to you. And they will dance around your grave. Everybody in the judicial system will dance around your grave and celebrate around the campfire at locking a bad guy up like you and throwing away the key. They'll put that feather in their cap. I know this sounds far-fetched to you guys, but it's not. I've seen this kind of stuff happen, not to this degree, but I've seen allegations made on men growing up And it messed him up, like I said, at least in the short term, if not the long term. This young man, if he doesn't beat this, whole life ruined. Whole life ruined because of a lie. Best case scenario, this all comes out in the wash. He lost in the short term. He's been in there for months. Probably lost his job. Like I said, he's definitely fallen behind on bills and responsibilities. He's already lost over a lie. And nothing will happen to her if, best case scenario, it all comes out in the wash that she was lying. Nothing will happen to her. Not a thing. Be careful, you guys.